27 minutes after 6, great to have you back. Let's bring you this big story, of course, over this past 24 hours. Tensions in Diepsloot spilled onto the street just yesterday, with residents saying they're tired of crime within the area. I mean, they say about 7 people were actually killed there in just 1 week, and some even blame the crime on violence on undocumented foreign nationals. Yesterday, Police Minister Diepsloot and new National Police Commissioner Fani Masemola visited the area and promised to deploy more resources. The visuals you're seeing there are coming to you live from our team, Gareth Edwards and Shahid, including, of course, our producer, Gloria, giving us those visuals. You can see stones and rocks still on the streets, taxis, cars still trying to navigate their way around those rocks, what looks like were burning tires as well there on the roads. It seems those were the after effects of just yesterday's protest. But while we give you those visuals, my colleague Slindelo Masekane is also on standby just to, of course, give us a bit of a background in terms of what the police has to say about what happened yesterday and in terms of what perhaps is their plan even today. Slee, I mean, we know that those who had planned the protests, calling it a shutdown for at least 2 days or so, we're expecting that we should probably see more. The police saying there would be visibility, but I'm not sure if that's the same you're hearing then from the police.
Well, I am joined for some more clarity by one of the spokespersons for the police. I'm joined by Brigadier Brenda Muridili. Thank you so much for your time this morning. Quite a difficult day for policing yesterday, with residents here in Diepsloot really taking their frustrations once more to the streets around the escalating levels of crime within this community. Just give us a sense as to what operations took place overnight and the deployment that's now in the area.
Yes, since yesterday there has been, in fact, since Tuesday there has been extra deployments here in Diepsloot, because remember that the community had the meeting firstly with the management of the station, and that's when they decided that they're going to go on a protest. So we were prepared for that, as we had more resources here on the ground, but also yesterday those resources were augmented again, and we have had more boots on the ground. And what happened overnight is that unfortunately there was an incident of mob justice, but the police were able to get there in time to make sure that they assist and arrest the situation. What happened is there was a group of people, a small group of people, that apparently started going from house to house and then demanding that people give them their nationality, or else they were going to do whatever they had the intention to do. But what happened is, with this young man, when they got to the house, he just ran out of the house, and then they followed him, and then unfortunately he was killed. But with regards to that, with regards to the patrols that were being done last night, we have arrested 24 people. 23 of those are undocumented people, and then one of those was running a shebeen that is illegal.
Now, of course, with that mob justice incident, have any arrests been made with that particular incident as well?
No, not as yet, as the police are still doing preliminary investigations, and they're interviewing witnesses to ensure that they follow all the leads that they get.
Are you able to give us a sense of what divisions of the police services are here, in terms of maybe public policing, tactical units?
For now, I can say that we have your day-to-day policing members that work at the police station. We have a TRT here. We also have public order police.
And in terms of those numbers, are you able to give us a sense as to how many boots are on the ground?
I cannot give out that kind of information. It's operational.
All right. Now, Brigadier, it seems as though a major issue is around the police station. Is it under-resourced? Is it understaffed?
It is under-resourced, as the minister has made commitments yesterday on resourcing or capacitating the police station. But there's also challenges here of environmental design. If you have worked the streets of Diepsloot, you will understand when we do Operation Ukaimula, when we go like street to street, there are instances where the police cannot even go in. There are instances where there's a house that has more families that are living at the back rooms, and then when the police are called to this thing, they have to first establish who is the complainant, because sometimes they go out there and they don't even find the complainant because of the nature of the situation that is here in Diepsloot.
So your appeal to residents, I mean, we were told that they intend on shutting down the area. This morning the situation does look a bit calmer than yesterday.
The situation is calmer today and everything is back to normal, and we will ensure that there is police boots on the ground, augmented deployments to ensure that this is stabilized, and then when the police that are being deployed here as additional forces, when they leave this place, that this place has been normalized. With regards to what the community is saying, we are appealing that they should give the management of the South African Police Service as well as the ministry the opportunity to come back tomorrow to ensure that they give feedback on what will be done to ensure that the police station is capacitated.
Thank you so much, Brigadier. All right, that is Brigadier Brenda Muradili just giving us a sense as to what's taken place overnight. The news just in is that there has been a mob justice incident that took place overnight where one person has been killed.
Yeah, Slee, quite concerning indeed, because if I heard the Brigadier correctly, Slee, he said that the assailants would just walk into someone's house and demand to know whether they were undocumented foreign nationals or not, and if they could not answer to that or give them at least a satisfactory answer, they would then take matters into their own hands, whatever that meant. And that should be worrying, I'm sure, for the SAPS. We'll be sure, of course, Slee, to get back to you as soon as there are other developments within Diepsloot, even though you did mention that it seems it's quiet and business as usual as of today. And of course, Linelo Masigane out in Diepsloot.